Relive the Spider-Man movie scenes that give you that extra feeling every time you watch them. Spider-Man films have always captivated fans with iconic moments. Tobey Maguire first donned the suit in 2002, battling foes like Green Goblin and Venom. Andrew Garfield rebooted the series in 2012, but only had 2 films. Holland then joined the MCU, uniting the 3 Spidey actors in a nostalgic climax. Dive into the epic Spider-Man moments. So stay with us with 10 iconic Spider-Man movie scenes that send fans into a frenzy. Number 10. The Spidey trio assembles, Spider-Man No Way Home. Remember all the anticipation, rumors and craze surrounding the return of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield ahead of the 2021 film? Well, everyone was just too eager to witness the most iconic moments in the history of superhero movies. The scene from Spider-Man No Way Home gave viewers a roller coaster of emotions, witnessing the Spider-Man trio together for the first time. This battle scene takes place at the Statue of Liberty, where all 3 Peter Parkers assemble to battle the renowned baddies from the past Spider-Man movies. Ahead of the villain's arrival, the trio discusses their heroic experiences and shares an "I love you guys" moment. The scene transitions to the trio running and swinging their web in the air with the Spider-Man theme song playing in the background. The scene expresses the individuality of each character through their poses. It's like 3 different stories weaved into one. Number 9. Gwen Stacy's death. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I lost Gwen, she was my MJ. Remembering this famous line from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in No Way Home? Well, the death of Gwen Stacy hasn't been easy for Peter Parker, as it still haunts him. He displays regret for not being able to save the love of his life in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. But why did his attempt to save her fail? Well, a clash between Spider-Man and Harry Osborn's Green Goblin results in Gwen dangling by the web, which gets cut off in the middle of the fight, resulting in her falling. Although Peter Parker jumped to save her by throwing his web to grab her, she ultimately died from the whiplash. Garfield, being the acting perfectionist he is, didn't see a stone for a week to prepare for this scene. The emotionality he depicted through his powerful acting in Gwen Stacy's death scene was indeed remarkable and left the audience sobbing.
Oh, please, please.
Number 8. Spider-Man steals Captain America's shield. Captain America Civil War. In Captain America Civil War, the Sokovia Accords leave the Avengers divided into 2 teams, each led by Captain America and Iron Man respectively. The 2 heroes assemble their teams and battle at the Leipzig-Halle airport. The film serves as an introduction to Holland's Spider-Man. Peter Parker's genius abilities and heroic nature impress Iron Man, resulting in recruiting him to be a part of his team. Peter Parker joins the fight with his remarkable entry of snatching away his idol Captain America's shield. He fought Steve's team with his teammates like an Avenger, but Cap ultimately escapes with Bucky Barnes due to Natasha Romanoff's betrayal of her team. In an interview with James Young, the choreographer of Civil War revealed that everyone's jaw dropped looking at Tom Holland's audition and his impressive gymnastic skills.
Nice job, kid.
Thanks. Well, I could have stuck.
Number 7. Spider-Man stops the derailed train. Spider-Man 2. A battle between Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus on the train in Spider-Man 2 is considered one of the best action sequences in the entire franchise. During their fight, Otto Octavius sabotages the train, putting the lives of the passengers in danger. Spider-Man rushes forward and makes an effort to stop the speedy train using all his physical strength. He becomes successful in saving everyone and stopping the train, but faints. The passengers take him inside, and when he awakens and realizes his mask is gone, they reassure him that they won't tell anybody about his identity and are happy to see him back. This scene, to this day, remains a fresh memory in the minds of viewers who witness the lengths the superhero goes to for his people.
It's good to have you back, Spider-Man.
Number 6. The hilarious dance Spider-Man 3. Maguire's dance scene in Spider-Man 3 has become quite popular in the meme world and is one of the most memorable moments. The scene takes place when Peter Parker is about to go to a jazz club with his date Gwen. In an interview with Fandom, Raimi revealed that the scene was meant to be funny, but many moviegoers didn't perceive it to be at the time. But now he's glad that people do find it fun, looking at all the memes circling around. In the film, Peter Parker also gets corrupted by the Venom symbiote, which turns him into an evil version. The dance also reflected a bit of his evil persona, but soon after the jazz club party, he comes to the realization that the symbiote is actually harming him. He removes the symbiote at the Bell Tower, which later on chooses Eddie Brock as his host. Number 5. Peter 3 saves MJ. Spider-Man No Way Home. How does it feel to lose the love of your life? Well, who knows better than Peter 3, who tried to save Gwen but couldn't. But in another universe, he managed to save someone else's MJ, and it was quite emotional for his character. Garfield's Peter saving Zendaya's MJ from falling was a cinematic parallel to the Amazing Spider-Man 2. The only difference is that he saved MJ but lost Gwen. It's more like the same scenes but different outcomes. When the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home was released, fans were worried about Zendaya's beloved character suffering the same fate as Gwen Stacy. But thanks to Peter 3, she lived. According to Garfield, saving MJ was the scene that sold him to make a return in Holland's star-studded sequel.
Are you okay?
Number 4. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's entrances, Spider-Man No Way Home. The internet is full of debate on the topic of who's the best Spider-Man. However, it didn't matter when No Way Home was released, as the audience was truly happy witnessing the three Spider-Man characters battling the best villains of all time. The viewers elicited an equal amount of excitement for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's entrance. Everyone was screaming at the top of their lungs in theaters when Garfield's Spider-Man entered through the portal first. Ned then opens the portal for the second time and Maguire's Spider-Man appears, waving at everyone. These cameos did play a major part in making Spider-Man No Way Home a huge success. On fans' demand, an extended cut was also released featuring some unseen footage of the film. Number 3. The Upside Down Kiss, Spider-Man. Mary Jane in Spider-Man's upside-down kiss scene in Spider-Man is considered one of the best romantic scenes in the history of film. But did you know this scene was the most difficult one to film for Maguire? According to Raimi, the actor struggled to breathe during the shot as the rain was pouring down on his upside-down self, resulting in a nostril block. Kristen Dunst, who plays Mary Jane, revealed that she didn't feel the kiss was famous because Maguire couldn't breathe properly, although she does feel proud to be a part of that scene. What's more, no Spider-Man film has ever repeated this famous scene from the 2002 film. Even Stone, when it came to The Amazing Spider-Man, refused to do a similar scene as she wanted to do the kiss scene differently because she was playing Gwen Stacy rather than Mary Jane. Number 2. Spider-Man returns to battle. Avengers Endgame. Spider-Man and Iron Man shared a special bond just like a father and son. The duo fought Thanos fiercely on Titan in Avengers Infinity War along with the Guardians of the Galaxy and Doctor Strange. But when the Mad Titan receives all the Infinity Stones with a snap of his fingers, he wipes out half of the universe. Spider-Man was one of many who turned to dust with the other half of the heroes. He says, "I'm sorry" to Tony as he fell short of his expectations. Due to the duo's close bond, when Tony sees his picture in Endgame, he does get convinced to build a time travel machine and go back in time to bring everyone back. The enthusiasm of the audience was on cloud 9 when the blipped heroes, including Spider-Man, returned and joined the final iconic battle of the Infinity Saga.
Hi, I'm Peter Parker.
Hey, Peter Parker.
Number 1. What the F? Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man Far From Home showcased the aftermath of Endgame's events in Peter Parker's life. Throughout the film, Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio did create a lot of trouble. By the end, Mysterio is defeated by Spider-Man, but his final act was revealing Peter's identity to the world in the mid-credit scene of the film. Jonah Jameson broadcasts Mysterio's footage where he reveals the actual name of Spider-Man and frames him for his murder, leaving the superhero shocked and tense. This scene created a lot of anticipation for the final movie in the Homecoming trilogy. Fans had to wait for almost 2 years to know what happened next, and the third installment fortunately lived up to everyone's expectations.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. What the
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and subscribe, make sure to also like. I'll see you next time.